What is going on, everybody? This is Major League Hats, and welcome to our non-opening day live podcast. Yes, Russell Machine, I'm late. My cousin came over at 1, and I kind of forgot I told you guys at 1, but that's no excuse. I am here. We are going to do a special non-opening day podcast, which I already said. So I have Hatter coming on as our Cubs fan announcer or analyst, because I told you guys last week I'm going to try to get some people to be team specific analysts, like Hatter as the Cubs, maybe Manny for the Giants. We got Mark Moore coming in for wrestling news, because you know we like our wrestling on here. Let's make sure that I get the link up. Now, here's what we're going to do today. I'm putting the link to join the podcast in the chat. Now, when Hatter comes on, he will be coming on in about 15 minutes, actually live. When Hatter comes on in about 15 minutes, he'll be the only one on, and he'll be talking specifically about the Cubs. And then my second guest is going to be Mark. He's going to be talking about wrestling. There's a lot of stuff going on with wrestling. NXT was on last night. I didn't watch AEW quite yet. And then WrestleMania, as you guys know, is going to be a 2-part night event. I hope on Friday I could get J38 to give me a Royals report. And Manny, I hope you saw my message about the Giants. If you're interested in being my Giants analyst point of view, let me know. Hit me up. Looks like Manny's driving. So, Manny, you will be the third guest if you're able to come on. So Hatter's going to go on about 1:10, and he'll be on for about 10-15 minutes. And then we're going to go to Mark. And then after that, you guys, we're going to be open a little bit. Everybody's going to be able to jump on. I'll rotate people in and out. And then just so you guys know, I rewatched most of the podcast from the other night. I thought it went freaking pretty awesome. Couple little hiccups here and there. Remember, guys, as a courtesy, we got to make sure that when somebody's talking, please don't talk. I'll try to give a warning, and then after that, I will kick you out, but you're free to come back on after a little bit. But you got to remember to give people a chance to actually answer questions. And remember, some people have like a 5-second delay or whatnot. So just give them a chance to answer, especially if you're asking them a question. I felt like some questions were not asked, or that were asked, but they were never repeated. I hope you guys can hear me. See here. I only have one Royals hat. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? I guess you guys, I just don't have the headphones on, but the mic is on. Is the mic on? Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Anybody know? Let's see. Did you ever like the black and blue phase of the Royals? Let's see. Can you guys hear me? Oh, boy. Let's see. See here. Manny, I'm going to put you on for just a moment here before I kick you back off, but I just want to make sure you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So I sent you a message, but it looks like you're busy driving. Do you want to be my Giants reporter?
Yeah, I'll probably have to go later on, because right now I'm actually driving to a job interview. So I just wanted to stop by and say hi.
No worries. I had you, if you can, don't trip if you can't. If not, we can save it for tomorrow. I was gonna have you go on third, which would be about 45 minutes, give or take. I know we're kind of early, but today is opening day, so that's why I kind of wanted to do it early.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I don't know if you've been on YouTube, but on the main screen, I follow the MLB. They're replaying the opening day from 2 years ago.
Really? No, I was watching a little bit of Randy Johnson versus the Braves last night when he threw the perfect game back in 2004. And yeah,
I
so
watched the Matt Cain's perfect game. I miss baseball, dude.
I need to watch that, because the day that it was on, I was actually coming back. I think we were coming back from Florida, and we were actually at the airport when we landed, when I heard about it. And then we got home, and I watched like the last 2 innings of it. That was it, because I was flying back home. So where's the job interview at, or for what kind of job?
Safeway.
Okay. At least you got a freaking interview. I freaking left my name and number, never heard back from their asses.
No, I live across the street from one down here. I live in Fresno right now. Yeah. And they call it Vaughn's out here. Okay. But yeah, they told me yesterday, because I had to go pick up a couple things, because I've been trying to work there, but the reason they haven't hired me is because because of my school schedule. But with all this stuff going on right now, the school's online only now. So it's like, okay, now it'll work. So they told me yesterday to come in today between 1 and 5. So driving over there right now, I had to go to the DMV because our dog chewed up my wallet and chewed up my ID again. So yeah, there's that.
Damn, that sucks. That is one thing I've heard about Safeway. That's why I saw you got your giant script hat on, huh? Nice.
Yeah. That's using the link, you know.
Cool. That is one thing I unfortunately heard about Safeway. That's why I've always kind of be hesitant to apply at Safeway, is because they really don't want to work with you in any kind of scheduling or anything like that. They basically want you to work whatever they basically tell you to. And for me, that doesn't really work out. But right now, obviously, it would work out. So that's good. I hope that goes good.
Yeah, I mean, I still have a few minutes until I'm over there, but I mean, I'm kind of excited because I need a job. I'm tired of the girlfriend constantly being on my ass. Telling me to get a job alongside my grandmother, who's on her side, telling me to get a job as well. So it's like, I finally need to do it, you know?
Grandma doesn't live with you guys, right?
No. It's just me and the girlfriend. We live in a 1-bedroom apartment. And I was raised by my grandparents, so I talk to my grandmother every day. She asks me every day, have you gotten a job yet? Have you gotten a job yet? Because
she's Mexican, right?
No, she's white. That's the Canadian side. My grandmother's Canadian. My grandfather is Mexican, 100% Mexican.
Oh, okay. I think you said something about that because I think I mentioned that was an interesting combination of Canadian and Mexican. Hey,
when we did that podcast a few days ago.
Yeah. So you're technically Canadian.
Technically, yeah.
you just take after the Mexican side more, huh?
Oh yeah. I guess it's more of a dominant trait. I don't look white at all.
Yeah, I always that's how I am, because I take more after my mom. So I always tell people I'm the white Mexican.
So I'm a quarter Canadian, half Mexican, and I guess how would that work? Because my mom is 100% my birth mother is 100% Filipino.
Holy crap! Mexican, Filipino, and Canadian. You're like 33, 33, 33? Or is there's some more in, huh?
25, and 50.
Sounds like you need a DNA 360 thing going on, or an ancestry in me.
You got a link for that too?
I don't have a link for that, but I have done it myself, and I found out I'm 3% African American.
Oh shit! Yeah, you can't. No, I don't see it.
But so I guess I'm qualified to say that big N word that everybody says.
I'd
rather not.
I don't say it regardless. If you're not that race, I can't wait. You know what I mean?
But on 3%, doesn't that count? I told my brother-in-law that. He's kind of like my brother-in-law. My wife's niece is married to an African American dude. So I told him one day, see, we're officially brothers. He's a really cool guy, so he's got a good sense of humor and stuff, and he's in the service, so he's a really cool guy, so I mess with him a little bit, but I love that dude. Anyways, so good luck on your interview. I hope it goes good. Keep us updated. I go back for my second interview with Target tomorrow. It looks like I've been working in the pet department, which hey, it's something. I'll take it. And I did tell you I was going to kind of lie to them, but I'll make it work, because I told the other place, other Target, I work part-time, and I told them I work full-time.
Oh, you told the current Target that you will work full-time?
Yeah. And then the first, because, I went on an interview on Tuesday, and I told them I only wanted like 20 hours or so. I only wanted part-time, and they wanted somebody full-time. So then when I went back to the second interview at a different Target, because it was, it was 3 of them, and I told them, they're like, how many hours you want? I'm like, I'm looking for 30 or 40, because that's full time, but I'll be okay with 20 or 30.
Okay, so you kind of like, you highball them so they lowball you, kind of, right?
Yeah, but I think they're gonna go with the highball, which is okay. I mean, I'll make stuff work.
More money for the family.
Yeah, I'll make it work. And the way they were talking about the schedule, I think I could still work lids in, because I still really want to work out lids, because believe it or not, it's actually, since I work with some good guys, it's actually a good place to work, regardless if I get, exclusive rights to hassle, whatever. It's actually a good place to work.
Oh yeah, no, my local lids here in Fresno, they told me, because I know a lot about hats down here, and the people that work at lids know nothing about hats, and it's really annoying. Yeah, so I was like, damn, nobody here knows anything about hats. Are you guys hiring? Like, actually, yeah. And then the next day, they put the ban on down here, so the mall had to close. I was like,
oh, shit. Yeah, and that's basically, I don't know if you remember, that's basically how I got my job there. Was like I wasn't even looking for a job during the holidays, and he asked it, hey, I know you know more about Haas than anybody. Do you want a job here? And I said, sure. So that's kind of how it all worked out. And yeah, and I feel like if they had another Lids around here, I'd probably be the manager of that one. But there's not.
Can you imagine? That'd be so cool.
It would probably be, it would be fun, but I don't think it'd be good for me.
Oh yeah, you'd be in a position of power.
No, I'm still by too many freaking hats because I'd be there more often.
And you'd be making more money.
I would hope so. That's the key part. All right, Manny.
All right then. I'll hop back in as soon as I'm done here, Vaughn.
All right. Good luck with your interview, and let us know. Keep us updated.
We'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Okay, thank you very much, Manny Luna, for your short time. Good luck while on the job. Let's see what's going on. Wrestle Machine. I'm looking for Hatter. I told Hatter to be in here, so I think I see Hatter. Let's check on the comments real quick. I can't leave my comment people out. Yes, Wrestle Machine, late as always. I learned that from Hatter, unknown user. IQ. What's up, unknown user? Pog live. Let's see, actual live. Los Reales. Question mark. I only have one Royals hat. What's up, guys? Mark Moore. On field or any of the Monarchs, turn back the clock. I see Hatter. Okay. Dislike gang. It was okay. I can hear you. Culps incoming. Damn, I was a freshman in high school during that Randy Johnson perfect game. What's good, Hatter? Damn, I was in first grade during that perfect game. Let's see. We don't have Safeway here. Heavy and Price Choppers. Okay. Shout out to your abuela. Say hi to Manny's abuela. Ask him if he's more Mexican or Canadian. It sounds like he was a good mix. Khan Ixicon Peony, he just needs to get another multicultural girlfriend. I'm 133 Jewish. He's double A from the waist down. Team Mom said so. Whatever. No Mayati and me self-exposed. Rest in peace, Lids. Get that discount on Pops. You know, I was honestly hoping to work in the toy department at Target just so I could see what would be coming in on Pops, but that didn't work out. I'll be possibly working in the pet department. Write that check over to Genesco. No shit. Okay. So we got a special, and I will tell you though, Hatter, I'm sorry to say you were not my first choice. I was actually going to have you on second because you said you were working on a video, but that is okay. We are going to bring in our Cub analyst, and we are going to talk to Professor Hatter. We are going to hear what the Cubs' expectations are for the year. What are the expectations for David Ross? Is he going to be the right fit? What's going on with their pitching staff? What's going on with any of the upcoming prospects, rookies, if possible, because I know not everybody's so in-depth in rookies and prospects. And then we are going to figure out what is going on with Lindsay. All right, let's go to you, Hatter. Live in the studio, we're going to Hatter. Hatter, how are you doing this afternoon?
I'm okay. And I'm in the basement. And
you deserve to stay in the basement.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's kind of my lair, my dungeon.
Okay. So what are you doing on this non-opening day?
I actually just finished uploading my parody video for opening day. And so after this stream, everyone should go watch it. It's like 30 seconds.
He's already self-promoting himself 10 seconds into the interview.
You're really freaking Hat Club link. Like every single breath you take.
Because you're not using it.
Yeah.
And I'm not working at Best Buy doing curbside assistance, making $15 an hour.
I was taking calls yesterday, so it wasn't too bad. I was just hanging out, looking at all the hats on sale at New Era.
And if you didn't use my link for Hat Club, which I get a small commission, I wouldn't have no income rolling in. Plus, I don't have it rolling in yet because I make $100. So, there you go. By the way, before we get on with the Cubs, what happened to Macy's? What happened to Macy's? You guys were talking about Macy's. What happened with Macy's yesterday?
Macy's fell off the grid, it seemed like, because I had kind of been looking. They had a sale going on, and I had a aviator's hat in the cart, and I didn't act on it because I found Lids had a better sale. and no, I'm small, and yeah, all of a sudden they're just gone now because it's like, oh, this is unavailable for purchase. I'm like, oh, interesting, because I've only bought one hat from Macy's, and that was my Carolina 5950, only because I could get it for a store pickup at the State Street store. But otherwise, that was my only time buying from Macy's. I thought I was going to utilize it more, but I just didn't.
Okay. Have you? I was trying to see if I can isolate you to be more bigger in the picture and then me go smaller, but since I guess I'm doing it, it makes it more where I'm isolated and you would go smaller. So I guess you're used to being small at 6 foot.
Yeah, I mean, my dad's taller than me. My brother's especially taller than me. So yeah.
Your sisters are taller than you?
No, I'm tall. I'm taller than my mom and sister.
Well, at least you got that much. Now, did you go back?
I'm the oldest, so I got that going for me.
That means absolutely nothing. I'm a baby brother in the family, so that means nothing. I hate older brothers. They suck. So did you go on Macy's today to see if it was back up or no?
No, I did not.
So you can't give us an update on the Macy's situation?
Nope. They're
okay.
The stores are closed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we heard that one. Okay, so what is going on with the Cubs this year?
Hold on. I will say with Macy's, I did notice that in the last 2 days or so that all of a sudden Lids got this huge influx of more 5950 hats, especially looking at low profile, slew of low profile hats on the Lids website. And then Macy's is out of hats now, so it's like, did they switch inventories online? And it seemed like really like a huge influx of all of these new low profile hats. I'm like, I gotta get that one. I'm making a huge wish list now. But
I could maybe speak on that a little bit.
Please.
So before the mall closed, they were supposed to send back a lot of the Lid stores were taking away their XPs, as they call it, their sales type hats off their sales walls, and especially like in the malls where they would only have their normal stuff for sale. And so a lot of the stores actually had to send back all their clearance type hats back to the warehouse, to their Indianapolis warehouse. And they were all supposed to do that by like last week or the week before. And so I'm thinking that might have a huge difference, because we were supposed to do it and we were supposed to send back like 7 boxes of like 500 hats back to the Lids warehouse in Indianapolis. So that's the only thing I can think of that possibly happened, is they got those hats in. And now that all the malls are closing, you know, you're seeing them more because they've had more time to throw them up on the internet.
Yeah, that's very dumb.
So, all right, what are the expectations for the
comments?
Oh, you can see the comments?
So I'm looking at you. I have my iPad looking at you, and then I'm looking at my laptop screen here for all the comments, keeping up with everyone. So, I'm trying to keep up.
Laptop? Wait. So I thought you didn't have your laptop.
It's working.
Didn't you say you sent it back?
But I got it back, though.
You got to keep us updated. Okay. Let us know what's going on with the Cubs. What are the expectations? I do pay attention. Sometimes, most of the time.
So, in your last live stream, that in this past off season, I think I spent hats than the Cubs did on free agency, because Castellanos to walk away, which was unfortunate. Steven Souza Jr. So fond of Castellanos, to be honest. We let Hamels walk, which is okay, but we didn't really pick up any pitchers in the meantime. So it would have been nice to bolster at least either a starting or a bullpen position. Nothing really happened. Brandon Morrow, the guy who broke his back or broke his leg last year, we signed him to a minor league deal. We got Jason Kipnis. It's a nice hometown thing, which is in the suburb area of Chicago. But otherwise, it's not lackluster. And there was all those trade rumors about Bryant and Contreras, and Arenado coming, switching Arenado with the Rockies. Just stop it. I hate trade rumors because they just boil everyone's blood, and the fan base is so hyped up. It's kind of hot air.
Now, with all the pitching or non-additions of pitching, what is the potential rotation for the Cubs this year? Who are their starters?
I think the ace is going to be Darvish. Number 2 is kind of between Hendricks and Lester. But
no, number 2 is between. Give me a number here. Who's going to be number 2?
It'd be Hendricks and then Lester.
Okay.
And then after that,
can Lester throw to first base now?
I think it's I think he's learned it after about 12 plus years of playing baseball, but we'll see. I mean, it's either he swab with the ball to first base or he doesn't do it at all. I've seen.
Wasn't there talk that he was going to do underhand as well? Underhand the ball to first base?
Yeah. And then Tyler Chatwood would also be in the rotation, but he's kind of been a bust.
Okay. Now, third base, you said that your audio keeps cutting out.
Oh, yours does too.
Now, Hatter, hopefully you can hear me. You said that the Cubs let Nick Castellanos go. Obviously, they went to the Reds, a real team. Who did they get to replace him at third base? Is Brian going to play more third base, or is he going to be more in the outfield? What's the deal with third base with Nick Castellanos leaving?
Well, Castellanos was always an outfielder.
Okay.
Castellanos, I think, was a primary right fielder, but outfielder in general. And sometimes Bodie would play third base, and Bryant would be in left field. So I think now it is a lot of moving parts because there was a lot of talk about letting Almora Jr. Either leave free agency or trade him away, but that didn't happen. So
now, last question. Now, what do you think of David Ross? We've talked a little bit about this. Do you think he's going to have some issues that are going to arise later in the season, or do you think with the way the season is going to be projected, that it won't probably happen until next year? Do you think he's going to butt heads with some of his friends because he knows all these guys?
No, it's not going to be butting heads. It's going to be having too easy of a time with them. They're gonna, it's like a buddy game almost. It's like hanging out in the dugout like usual. I'm not sure how it's going to be. Ross, leaving behind the hat of I'm a player, now taking on the hat I'm the manager. So, because he was the playful grandpa in the dugout. Him, Rizzo, especially. Bryant and Baez and Schwarber, good hit or home run, they'd be doing pelvic bumps with each other, which is kind of funny and weird. But now it's okay, you can't do that, manager. You have higher expectations. And the other thing is, Ross has never done any either front office work or as a designated coach in baseball. It's just kind of coming out of the blue. It's coming from being analysis to being the Warriors head coach. I think it's a case-by-case basis, how good they react. Because I know Steve Kerr had a really good time in his first few years with Golden State, and now with
he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. First of all, one of those years he sat out the whole season himself. Yeah. It's kind of nice that you got Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green winning you fucking 90 games out of a 80-game season or 70-game season. Well, what does he got to do? By the way, you brought up an interesting question. what does David Ross have to do for the front office part of it? Doesn't he just get to focus on the baseball aspect of it all? Like, what's the front office have anything to do? He just has to focus on what players he has. Isn't that right?
Right. Well, no, I'm saying he has never had front office experience or any coaching experience as a full-time job. Because when he retired from the Cubs in baseball, he had said adamantly, I want to have a deeper role within an organization. He wants to do front office work. But instead, he went to
Dance with the Stars.
And Dancing with the Stars. Nothing wrong with that. It's just, I think it would have helped at least to understand some of the background work with front office work, maybe being in a coaching position. So I'm sure he'll do fine, but the Cloud. Michigan. Sorry. I'm watching Jeopardy at the same time.
Damn millennials cannot focus. We are doing an interview right now. I'm giving you your chance to shine and not harass you about anything. And we're trying to get to Cubs, and you're watching fucking Jeopardy.
I applaud you. Anyways, what were we thinking about Chicago? I will say.
And on that note, we're going to kick Hatter out, and we're going to go to wrestling because Hatter's got to watch his Jeopardy. By the way, okay, hang on. Okay, go for it.
So I want to talk about the rest of the season. So depending on when we start, this is not just for the Cubs, but I think for the whole team.
Let's just say at this point in time, let's just say June.
Who is okay? But in general, good records in short spans. Those are the teams who are going to do well for this upcoming season, because it's not a full-on marathon now. 5K on a way. Everything's being condensed because of the situation now. So teams who do better in short-term spans are going to have a better time. Cubs have done pretty well with short spans. It's usually by September that we have the infamous September slide, and we start to fall off, and then that's when we lose our chances of the post. Not having a month or so of baseball, that September slide might not happen because we have better rest. So hopefully,
I like that. Now,
yeah, go ahead.
Besides the Cubs, because I know you're a true hard die fan of the Cubs and the White Sox and Cardinals and Brewers, who do you think are going to be the surprise team in this short season that could surprise somebody that could come out of the blue because it is a short season? Anybody. American League, National League, doesn't matter.
I'm thinking White Sox could surprise everyone, and I think the Mets can surprise a lot of people, because I remember last 2 years, the Mets have had really strong starts, and then they dipped off really fast. So I think the Mets could.
Did you not pay attention that Noah Syndergaard is not pitching this year?
Oh, that's true. Good point. That was recent about his Tommy John surgery.
I liked your pick, but Noah Syndergaard just had TJ surgery. Otherwise, I thought they would have been good for it.
I talked back the other day on Facebook. There's only been one surgery who's made the Hall of Fame, and it was John Smoltz. Fun fact.
Who? Rick
Smoltz.
Damn it!
From the 95.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. That is actually an interesting fact. All right. Due to the great audio, we are going to take it. We're going to change teals here. We're going to go to our WWE analyst, Mark Amore. Hatter, we'll see you in a little bit. I'll put you back on. Let us know what happens with Jeopardy. Mr. Mark Amore, how you doing, bud?
What's good?
Not much. Where are we coming live from?
The UK, man.
Holy crap. Okay, so you got a chance. You said you didn't get a chance to watch NXT. That's okay. There's some interesting things on there. What is your thoughts on the 2-night event of WrestleMania?
It's going to be a strange one. No crowd. That's going to be the downside. Looking forward to it, although the SmackDown Women's title match, got no idea why Tamina is in there. Out of nowhere.
Did you hear that Dana Brooke potentially has the Coors beer effect?
I didn't. I heard Rey Mysterio might though. I heard that. Apparently he was supposed to have a title match with, I think, Andrade, but
yeah,
obviously he's stuck now.
It's funny. You're in the UK and your shit works better than Hatter's, who's in Chicago. What did I tell you, Hatter? Your shit sucks. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Now, Rey Mysterio has the Coors beer and Dana Brooks, which is why they've had to do all these changes. Now, if you had to pick a SmackDown champion, who's it going to be after WrestleMania?
Women's champion? Yeah. Sasha.
Damn.
I think. I don't know. It's a hard match to pick.
I don't want them to break them up as much as I kind of don't really care for them per se. I don't think that'd be good for them because they actually make a good tandem heel team. Do you think Tamina will ever get a shot to do anything?
No. She's never there. She's like they just chucked her in randomly out of nowhere. It makes no sense to me.
Do you think she's almost like the R-Truth? Do you think they should come up with a women's 24/7 championship belt?
Yeah, it could be fun. I mean, who would be the champion like R-Truth?
Dude, you could see I could see Dana Brooke being the 24/7 champion like 50 times. By the way, R-Truth is what on his 40th run now as 24/7 champ?
The last I saw, he defeated Riddick Moss like in the front garden the other day.
See, this is why I don't understand. My blowhard buddy out of New York hates 24/7, but you're telling me that is not funny? To me, that is funny. Come on,
it's funny. It's funny.
It's funny. Now, shoot, you didn't watch NXT. What are the other matches that you're looking forward to on WrestleMania or coming from WrestleMania? And I know there's been some changes, obviously, but what are the other matches you're looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to Rhea Ripley because I love Rhea versus Charlotte. I think that's going to be a good match. Always look forward to my man Seth's matches. He's going against Kevin Owens, obviously, which I hope he wins. But it's going to be a great match. Kevin and Seth, two great wrestlers. I'd say Undertaker AJ Styles as well because it's a different side of the Undertaker. I think we're seeing here. I think this could be his last match actually, which hopefully it's a good match and not like that Saudi Arabia one with Goldberg. That was atrocious.
That was. Now, I'm not positive or anything. I'm not sure. How many more years of contract does Undertaker have with WWE, or is he just like on that lifetime contract now?
I think he's a lifetime contract now. I mean, he'll go into the Hall of Fame like the year after he retires.
Like, yeah, because he just kind of shows up when they want him to, per se.
Yeah, I mean.
Now, are you okay with all the personal attacks that they kind of been doing lately?
You're lagging.